Carlos because he is the number one contender. That way, he still gets his number one contender shot.
Oh, absolutely.
And
He'll win
then
eventually.
yeah, but he's always good. He's always up there. Except Joe King, man, he's the latest flavor. Him and PW.
Okay, we're
getting ready to
rocking
go.
now, Coach.
Oh,
We're
are we?
almost there.
I got to turn off the volume. All right.
Wait, did it start?
The commercial. Oh, yeah, we are on.
Oh, wow. I didn't know it was going to go down like that. Something happened. Hey, welcome, everybody.
Well, it's us talking very fast, or at least it was.
No. That was background noise.
No, I turned on
I
the.
didn't know it was going to take us quickly straight.
Yeah. So they got to hear a little behind the scenes.
Yeah, don't tell them anything else,
Yeah,
Coach.
I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, man. Well, we got 4 so far. Let me tweet this out and get it out there, maybe.
Yeah. Welcome everybody.
Yep. Oh, yeah. BOYT Wrestling Post Show. Let's see who we get in here tonight, folks. Great show, Coach.
That's 2 weeks in a row that I feel real good about the product, and
Yeah, it came out great this week,
I think
folks.
our timing's good, the wrestling timing's good, the matches were relevant. I think we could have probably gone 5 minutes less on the JT versus Henderson one.
Probably, but yeah, it was a great show.
You never know. I mean, we've done that match for 30 minutes, and that was half of that. So, what's up, Demi? Good job tonight.
Yeah, congratulations, Demi Dartman.
I
win tonight against Mallory the Mountain Williams.
For both of those matches, I was already thinking futuristic opponents for the champions. I didn't expect it, and I didn't expect you to start out your character to throw her into the tables, and
you welcome, did everything. Stony Jenkins.
Yeah, welcome, Stony. You did everything that you needed to get the upper hand on her, and then you kept taking it. That was awesome, and then it was still back and forth, but wow, both of those matches were excellent.
A great night, folks. What a great night. Whoo! Should we do a rundown, Coach?
We can. I don't know that I remember everything, but yeah.
Well, I know we started out with the King versus Mr. Turtle.
This is true, yes. And that was one of the more difficult matches for the King.
Yes, it was.
He really had to earn that one.
There was a lot of turtle power involved.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
We had Misfit Jenny versus Lisa Lynn.
Lisa Lynn with Lisa Lynn.
Yep, that was
she hit her with the salty vodka, I'm guessing.
I guess so.
Got her a little drunk and passed out, and boom, pinned her.
We had Bergs versus the Ghost of Carmelo.
That was an awesome match. Bergs fighting a poltergeist, folks. What'd you think of that? I am the ghost of John Camilo.
If I don't get a strike for this, then next week Carlos is definitely getting music. I'll just say that.
Oh, yeah. I think we should find some Razor Ramon promos and just start playing them in the background.
Yeah, but I know that.
Oh, Chico!
We'll have to work on that because I know that they scrubbed that out of the one time that he did a promo for the wrestling show. They did not like the background music that he used.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it, folks. Man, what a night, folks. Yep.
Let's see. What other matches did we have?
We had Cool Nicole.
Well, yes.
Versus Kiki.
That was a pretty relevant match.
Yep.
It was back and forth the whole match too. It was.
And they're both Jakey Poo haters, folks.
That's good. At least they can find the one thing that they can agree on.
Sorry you did not win this evening, Cool Nicole, but we were pulling for you.
Yep. It was the flying headbutt off the top of the rope that did
I believe so, Coach. It's been pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, we had a good troll tonight in the names of
Oh, Whiskey OG.
North Cal Wog, folks.
Yeah, they got to change his name again. It's all
Yep, he
right.
got everybody going. I think he had a couple people in our side chat wobbling at the knees.
Yeah, you see, boss came in. It was like, oh, do we have a troll? It's like, no,
Right.
it's Wong. It's okay. It's all good. It's
Yeah,
Wong.
me and Coach knew what was going on the whole time, folks.
Yeah,
Say we were in on it almost.
Well, that's just how Wong is with me.
Yep.
But
Too
it's all
much
right.
fun tonight, folks.
I I I used to get on his ass quite a bit when he was a younger.
Heartburner. Woo!
Well, even before that, I can't even remember his names before that. But I mean, it was like there was one night he and his son were in his garage and they were doing. It was when the cinnamon challenge was at the height.
Oh man, people could die from that, I heard.
Exactly, his son put a whole stinking like not a tablespoon, but one of those big ass spoons of it in his mouth, and like I remember rewinding it to watch it again. He literally just a puff of brown smoke came out of his mouth, and then he started puking
Yeah,
all on his.
I watched one of
Awesome.
those. It was two black guys, coach. They were like teenagers, and the one actually sucked the cinnamon into his lungs. And you
Oh
could
yeah,
tell, and the way the video was like, and now you could tell he cannot breathe.
Mike Moore.
And he was actually exhaling cinnamon, folks. It was crazy.
Yeah,
9.99 super chat from
from the
King.
King.
Thanks, King.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on all the winning teams. Thanks, King. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that was it was pretty epic tonight. I think the last two nights, the last two wrestling shows have been two of our best.
Yes.
It just yeah, good
Oh,
matches, back and forth, and who knows who's going to win. And
Mike Moore. Woo!
then there was the Ghost of Camillo.
Yep.
Ooh.
Woo!
Which if you that was should I say where we got that?
Oh, sure. I don't have a
Okay.
problem with it.
All right, so we got that from the Puppet Man, Vlogger
Yep.
Puppet.
Dogger
He,
puppets, folks. Go check it out.
yep, he did a whole thing on the Ghost of Camillo, and man and I were kind of brainstorming on a match, and that kind of just came out of nowhere. And then
Yeah, we figured that
it's
one
like,
out pretty quick.
dude, you got to use the sound from, and it just it worked out. It
Yep.
took us
Yep.
what that match lasted about an hour for us because of all the prep.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you guys think this hour and 50-minute show, we just snap our fingers and like that, it's there. But no, we probably 4.5 hours the other night, folks. 4.5 hours.
Hey, Michelle Bruce.
Yep. The king makes it like I appreciate that, King. I will make a joke, King. Don't think it's like I'm a waiter getting tipped here. 4.5 hours, 250 an hour, 9.99 for the King. See that? Thanks, King. I appreciate it though.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. That's a
go
joke,
ahead.
King. Don't take that the wrong way. Coach gets it. It's like $2.
Oh yes, the epic show.
$2.
I
Want my $2. Yep.
Which was
You
Berg's.
guys know that movie. Oh, it's Michelle Bruce in the side chat, folks. Hello, yeah, man, and Coachism's Waves. Now, Michelle Bruce, you possibly did not get yourself in any hot water recently or trouble. I thought you were going to hang out and wait a minute and do that exclusive YouTube interview with Yeah Man, but I don't know what's going on over there home base with Duke Landry, but you guys are talking all kinds of crazy shit of stolen valor and what's that gentleman's name that Voodoo knows? Man, I can't remember his name, Coach.
I have
There's some
completely
certain
stayed out
people.
of.
Yeah.
When you don't know nothing, you don't get involved
Yeah.
in it. That's I'm completely staying out of it.
Yep.
But
Yep.
yeah, I think
Not nothing to get into. It's just what I heard the other night.
well, Michelle Bruce went on to I think Abe's.
Yeah, it was on Abe's.
Yeah, and that's where she showed a lot of
She was. Yep.
yeah. So anyway, that whatever. Okay.
Yeah, Better Off Dead. That's right. $2.
That was a good movie.
Yep. What a night, though.
Better Off Dead.
Anything you want to comment about on that, Michelle? By any chance?
Gosh,
I'm lost. I've been working a lot. I honestly don't know what's going on.
and coachism
Just
is.
don't like hearing Don Shipley's name thrown around.
I don't know who Don Shipley is, but
Don Shipley is a friend of Voodoo's, and
oh,
he investigates stolen valor, I believe,
okay, that's
for the
okay.
government.
Well,
So,
I am going to think about Better Off Dead.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, I know. I gave proof to Abe to give everything to G, and then I got attacked. I honestly don't know. I mean,
Now, I will. I'll prep you because I will give like side history.
yes.
Uh,
What did she give to Abe? Is the
no,
question.
no, no. I'm not going to talk about her. I'm going to talk about why maybe people there is a fervor in the community. There have been at least two that I know of people in the past that have claimed stolen valor. Michelle, just so you know, that's why the not claimed, but have claimed to be in the military. You know, stolen valor, and so that's why there's a big fervor. And so when anybody comes up with, I was this or that, it gets scrutinized pretty handily. Um, so anyway, just that's back history as to, maybe we had a Mark Terry who claimed to be a colonel or something. And
Yeah, a colonel, but that was in the he was an auctioneer,
hey, Lolly Cunningham.
or at least that's what his scapegoat clause was. Lolly Cunningham, welcome to the side chat. Yep, there you go. Just click that, Michelle. Let's see
But
what's going on here, folks.
I guess my view on things is I was not in the military, therefore I'm not going to cast stones because that's for the military people that, that did, that I
Hey,
honor.
man, the closest I got to the military coach was they called me on the phone,
Yeah.
the recruiter,
Uh huh.
and the same day the recruiter called me, the Ford Motor Company called me. I think you can figure out the rest. All right, folks.
I haven't seen you around, Lolly. It's good to see you.
Yeah, great to see you, Lolly.
Oh
She's
man.
connecting.
Yep.
All right.
Oh wait, maybe I need to put some poopy feet up here.
All right, coach. And yeah, man, great jobs as always. A lot of work goes into making that the show. Much respect. Happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. Thank you so much, King.
Yeah, thank you, King.
Ladies and gentlemen, the King has left the building, it sounds like.
Woo.
Yep. Ooh,
Woo.
goes to John Camillo. Says goodbye to the King.
Poopy feet.
Ooh. Poopy Feet says goodbye to the King.
Woo.
Ooh. Michelle Bruce, welcome. Welcome to the
Welcome, Michelle.
stream. What you got? This is the first time I think Michelle's been on a panel with us, hasn't it? On my panel?
On your panel, yeah,
Waiting for her to come off
she
of mute.
she has been on Wagon's panel a lot. Wagon
Yeah, I think
really
that's where I've heard her.
Wagon
Yes.
either has a crush or something. I mean, Wagon's just like,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm, I'm telling you, Coach, he's looking for a mother slash father figure.
Well, yeah.
He's looking everywhere he can. All right, Michelle.
All right, Michelle.
Yeah, there we go.
Over there. She's so into it. Oh boy, poopy feet.
Poopy feet.
Well, you gotta come off of mute, Michelle. You having a problem? You might want to go out and come back in. Well, back to the matches, Coach. Anyway,
Let's see. What other matches did we have?
Bergs versus Camillo. We had
Yeah,
King
yeah.
versus Mr. Turtle. We had Lisa Lynn
This is
versus
Misfit Jenny.
Misfit Jenny. Oh,
Let's see.
triple main event.
Yeah, we had
New champion, Demi Darkness.
Demi
Demi the
Darkness.
Demon.
Yeah, that was
Yep.
impressive.
Half of the tag team champions, Nicole, but she lost.
Yeah, she lost
I
to
can't
Kiki.
believe she lost. Kiki really took it to her tonight.
Kiki's she's pretty sharp.
Oh, yeah. Welcome, Michelle.
Hey, I
There
had
we
to
go.
I had to learn how to work
StreamYards.
Zoom.
Or,
Yeah,
sorry, I don't
no
have
Zoom.
StreamYards. Yeah, I have,
Zoom.
yep.
Well, I gave Abe first. I gave him my veterans card, and somebody come back and say, "Well, don't have a logo. I don't have a hologram on it." And mine don't because mine's an older one. The new vets might get that, but I didn't have the numbers. Anybody can go to the VA and ask them if this is a VA card, if they want to do any kind of investigating, and they say yes, it is. And then they can say if this person enrolled in a VA healthcare system, and they say yes, and I'm a vet, and that right there will settle it. But no, they don't want to do that. They want to sit back, the keyboard cowboys, and attack me. And I gave Abe also my last CP exam for PTSD, MST, which is a PDF format from a shrink that the VA pays on a VA letter form. And then here recently, I sent Abe in a long email. I attached my VA military shop exchange, where you go to the exchange, you don't have to pay taxes or anything, and
Right, right, right.
you have to be a vet to shop on the exchange, and that, and I gave him something else. I can't remember what it was. So, and I'm tired of these people attacking me.
Yeah.
I do understand that someone cross-referenced your name on Google with your picture and everything, and that someone says you cammed up and you had a beard, and that you don't look like the same person online. And I'm just curious, and don't take it the wrong way, but uh, is there a possibility that you are not Michelle Bruce and that you are using the name as an alias, trying to gain some kind of YouTube celebrity in some way? I don't know. That's just something I'm looking into because I understand that. I understand it was said by Duke, I believe, that you were on camera or something. Somebody said you were on camera. So, I mean, that's just a question that I've come up with to ask from everything I've heard in the past, let's say 48 hours, possibly. What do you what's your you have a
She's muted again.
or anything for any of that, Michelle? Or what's your opinion on that?
Yumbian's now gone.
What's that, Coach?
Oh no, you're well.
So what?
Oh,
Oh,
she's
there we
here.
go.
Did you
Oh,
hear my question, Michelle?
Yeah, I didn't hear your question. No.
Well, I'm saying over about the past 48 hours or so, I've heard a few different things on some streams, and like I'm saying, I kind of paint this picture. Someone said that I've Googled your name, I've looked it up, I've looked at
I'm ex-elected official too. They
yeah,
said I'm not.
right. They're trying to say that you had camped up somewhere, and you didn't look like your picture either.
Well, yeah. See, I'm a hermaphrodite. I was
I
born with,
understand that.
so I can live as a man or a woman. I can live as a man or I can live as a woman. It's
Do you
my choice.
currently have facial hair?
Yes.
Okay, see, that's what I was told, that you did not,
Yes, I do have currently facial hair.
that you have a
And
beard
then if
right
I
now.
shave it off and put makeup on, I look like what's in my picture that's on my city council.
Okay.
The elected official's job.
Well, my question with that would be is when you ran for
I ran openly, and
you,
everybody knew it
you ran
was.
openly as a woman though, correct?
I ran openly as a intersex hermaphrodite.
Okay, because according to what I've read online, and with you
Yeah,
awarded
yeah.
your
The
case,
reporters,
you were
put.
accused of twisting it. I
Yeah,
know you won,
I
so
know,
I'm in
because
your
it was a racial thing of someone trying
correct.
to take over our county,
Correct. I'm
and
in your corner with that. I read the articles.
yeah, and I won both cases, And they were trying to take over our city council and like other cities. And this one guy was rich from New York. He was a slumlord. He's passed away now. Even that attorney in the article has passed away. And he was the campaign manager for the mayor at the time, lover and personal attorney. And and they came over to my house and say, if you want to scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. I said, at 11:30 at night, you need to get the heck off my property. And ever since then, I said, don't come back. I said, I'm my own person. I make my own decisions, and I don't want nobody scratching my back or anything. And ever since then, they had it out for me. So, and I didn't care. But everybody knows me in my town. All the cops know me. So the county cops, the sheriff's department, as well as the city cops and state patrol knows me very well. And I am not worried about Keyboy Cowboys or over there. I mean, I respect G and I respect his channel. That's why if I want to get up there, and they've been trying to get me to go up there and cam up and all this and go up on panel, if I did that, my PTSD would get a hold of me and I will really go off on them.
Well, I know it was Duke Landry that was giving you the hard time, so.
And also, if I really want to be a super B, I'm protecting y'all's channel, a
Right.
super B, I could ask the same thing about everybody else over there accusing me. I can ask about Voodoo, Landry, everybody else up there that's been accusing me and attacking me, because I don't know them from heck of beans either. So that goes a two-way street.
Right. I could see that. It works both ways, totally.
Yes, yes.
Just
And I'm a laid back person. I try to be laid back. I know what my triggers. Try to stay away from the drama and the triggers. But I will fight. And if anybody wants to investigate, they can investigate on me all the hell they want to. They ain't gonna find crap. You know, and everything I say has been true, and I can prove it. And even if they give me an apology, I will not accept it.
Coach, you have a
The
question?
crap that I've been through with that over there, and them attacking me like the way they've been attacking me.
Well,
Now
I don't think it was G.
I'm only respecting G and his channel. I'm not going to because if I go up there and try to explain things, they're going to get they already got their narrative that they want to take anyway. Cyberbullying, bullying, and everything else, attacking people. And I'm not for that.
Gone but not forgotten. We know Voodoo's the real deal, folks. So
I don't know.
well,
get
I mean,
into that.
I'll just say, being neutral that I always try and be. Duke will champion something, a cause.
And I don't like Stone Valley either. And if I find
no. But he's a good guy, and
We're
I'll just
working
say,
on it, Nikki Nichols.
Voodoo is an outstanding guy. I mean, I kind of got blindsided the other night when I was in the side chat and I saw all that happening, and I was just like, whoa, I don't know what the hell just happened. But
right,
they are good guys. I think because of a couple of people in the past, they are very skeptical of
well, that's fine, but they don't have to sit there and attack me when I give them the proof. And I gave my CP exam, which is a private thing, and that also violates HIPAA clause. And VA takes that very seriously. Huh?
You were a sniper.
Yes, I was in the military.
No. That's not the question.
So what?
You were a sniper.
Yes.
Okay.
In the military.
Okay. You hear it right here, folks.
But I'm not going to sit here and try to explain my whole life story and put drama up there for them keyboard cowboys to try to twist things into their narrative. If they want to, they can go to a news agency and work for a national news agency. That's all they are opinionated news anchors and reporters. So I'm not for that. I'm a down to earth type person, and I support G. And I support y'all and anybody else. But when somebody attacks me like that, no, I'm not going to put up with it. And I'm going to say straight up, I'm not going to put up with it. And I'm respecting his channel, y'all's channel. So I'm not going to I don't have to.
Samantha B has a question. She says, Michelle, this situation is very dear to my heart. I do have a question. When you were running for the dice, why did you not mention the military achievements? That is
The
something
dice. What does she mean by dice?
I don't know. That's what she wrote, though.
When I ran as elected official?
Well, she's gonna dice. Comment back again at the bottom, and what do you mean by dice? So we understand what we're asking. But that was the question she asked me to read.
Well, when I ran for elected official, they didn't want to know about my military career. They didn't ask me. I would have told them, but they didn't. All they wanted to do was run on the first hermaphrodites, or which the news media likes to put everybody on the bus, transgender umbrella. And I have a lot of articles out there about me. I mean, I was all over the world, United
I
States,
seen it.
I was like
There's
a
the link,
trailblazer.
guys.
But I'm not gonna sit there. That the reporters didn't ask that question. They don't know anything about my military career, where I came from, how I grew up, or anything. All they cared about was their narrative of opinions, like the first hermaphrodite or intersex person or transgendered elected official, and then that brings out all the damn, excuse my French, goofballs of hate, and that's all I had to put up with my host 4 years, and I kept my eye on the ball. Every time a reporter asked me about any kind of controversy about that, I said, well, this is what my constituents wanted me to do. This is what they want, and that's what I'm going to try to get them. And they didn't like that. But, they didn't, these reporters didn't ask that.
So Samantha says that'd be the first thing that you would want to publicize when running for office.
No, they didn't ask me that. I'm not going to divulge information if they're not going to ask me that, not to no reporter.
I mean, if I was a military veteran and I'm going to run as a Republican or something for city council, I'd want to say that I used to be a military. I was a Humvee mechanic for 10 years at the Norfolk, military base or something. I knew a guy, that's what he did, just, putting it out there like that. But if that's what I did, that's what I tell people I did. Does that make any sense? I mean, that's how she's putting it, basically. And get your votes. I know you ran unopposed, though. Excuse me. Medical discharge, says Duke Landry. I don't know, Duke. I don't know. I just know everybody keeps muting.
I was honorably discharged.
Here comes Voodoo, folks.
Well, I don't want to talk to him. I want to step down and get off. I don't want to talk to nobody over there.
What's wrong with meeting Voodoo? Well, welcome, Voodoo.
All right. What do y'all want to know? What do you want to ask me, Michelle?
I already know what's going on. She's obviously not going to come. She's not sticking around, Voodoo.
Well, you wanted me up here, and I am. I know you. I mean, what the hell?
I know, Voodoo.
I mean, if he wants to slap leather, here I am. So let's get a slapping.
All you got to do is have a conversation, Michelle. That's all we were asking, or pretty much would have happened.
I mean, come on. I mean, why are you going to run from him? You going to sit up there and slap leather? I mean, the man's got the show. Here we are. Let's rock and roll, baby.
All I know, Voodoo, is when I start hearing Don Shipley's name thrown around after all the shit that I've sat through in the past couple years, I know it's not a joke, and I know it's important, and I know it's serious. Correct, Voodoo?
It's correct. Let me get this damn filter off here. Hold on.
Yep, I love your filter though.
The ladies picked it out for me.
Oh, it's great because you are the lion, man. You are the king, one of the kings. Yep.
So he's not up here, huh?
No, he ditched. As soon as you got up, he ditched. I appreciate you coming up. I'd rather honestly have you come up than Duke. Because me, you're real. You're right here in front of me, and I know you. I've known you for what, over 2 years?
Oh, dude, it's been longer than that, man.
I know. But
But I don't have you on my side chat. Let me pull you up a side chat. But I just want to tell everybody hello. You know, you
yep,
make the show great, everybody out there, and Coachism and yeah, man.
yeah.
And Michelle Bruce, you just may as well just come on back up here and face me. I mean, you're the one that asked me up here,
Yep.
and I'm here. What do you want to ask me? What do you want to see? What do you want to know?
I see that, Julia. I did not know it was like that. That every time someone else from the military is up, that she ditches. I just learned this. This is the first time I've seen it happen. Voodoo's right here with me.
But anyway, I just want to say to everybody, you've got friends, family, loved ones, men and women that are still on the front lines of law enforcement, EMT, hospitals.
That's right.
And you got folks out there that are putting their lives on the line. I've done my time, and that are still serving in foreign countries in foreign ways and putting their lives on the line. Michelle Bruce, if you're the real deal, you need to get back up here, please. And I'm being nice.
I agree.
If you want to slap the hog, I'm ready to squeal. Because let's get it on, baby.
Yeah.
But thank you for having me up, yeah, man.
Oh, no problem, Voodoo. I mean, I know the word got out pretty quick what was going on, and I had been wanting to speak to Michelle Bruce about what I've heard, the past 2 or 3 days, and I've been really busy, and I was hoping a lot of her story was true because I was trying to do an exclusive YouTube interview deal, and she wound up over there on Abe's with Wagon, and then Duke Landry was tearing her apart the other night. So how much of it is true and how much of it isn't? That's all I was trying to find out.
We need upstairs.
Okay.
I mean, Michelle, you can type it. Ask me questions, Michelle, in the side chat. I'll answer them up here live. I don't care.
Yep.
I mean, if you can run off the panel, you can't run from look. We found you out.
You found out quick, it seems like.
We found you out.
Come on, upstairs.
And just come on up and ask me what you want to ask me because I'm here.
Come on, I got it. Go.
And I'm not leaving until you come up, until yeah, man, or a coach tells me hit bricks.
Oh, I ain't telling him go nowhere. This coach something. You never know. Give me 1 second. I'll come right back, Voodoo.
What's up, Brown Eyed Girl?
Hello, everybody out there. Coach, I missed your show, brother. I was sleeping.
It was a pretty good one. Pretty good one. We had some epic matches, especially the hardcore belts. We have new hardcore champions, which I never would have thought. Demi Darkness beat the Mountain, Mallory Williams, and PW beat Go Donnie. And in the girls' match especially, 2 tables were broken, a ladder was broken. It was epic. We had Bergs take on the Ghost of Camillo, which was a pretty funny match.
Ghost of Camillo.
Ooh.
What's up, Julia? Yeah, there was some pretty good matches.
When was the funeral, Lolly? Camillo.
No, Lolly, she confirmed that he is still very much.
Oh,
alive.
he is? Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, you just had to go to the source.
But what did I miss, guys? Did Michelle call me out or something, or what?
How did it pretty much? Basically, she showed up and we started talking to her, and Duke was here, and your name got put out there, pretty much, and we know you're real.
Yeah,
well, I appreciate it. I mean, I just look. I served my country. I mean, it's like if I went as working in the U.S. Postal Service, or if I went. Look, Ford Motor Company, I'd love to have been there. At least I wouldn't have to worry about getting my ass shot off. But you know what? Ford Motor Company makes America great. I mean, I told you that
that's
before.
Right.
Yeah, man, you make America great. And coachism, you make wrestling great.
I'll take that little concession.
We do it together. Who is Michelle Bruce? Says Brown Eyed Girl. She is a person from North or South Carolina or Georgia. Georgia. Sorry. If you Google Michelle Bruce, Georgia politician, you will find out very quickly, Brown Eyed Girl. That's all you have to do.
My thing is because the first that I ever really heard of anything was the other night, and geez, I think I was in the side chat. But I mean, I know you and Duke's character, and regardless of right or wrong or whatever, I mean, y'all aren't assholes. Y'all, if you've got something, you're standing up, for what y'all believe. Y'all are good guys. And,
I mean, we did not. I want people to know we did not attack this person. We did not break out the pitchforks and the flamethrowers and the miniguns and choppers and come in and swatting this person and slapping in the leather and stuff. We started asking questions. Look, he's claiming to be a Native American.
Yeah.
To intersect
percent
and a veteran and a politician. Now,
a lot to swallow.
It's a big poo-poo platter. And it's just too much, too fast to come in, and then he's claiming he's a part of the family. Well, wait a minute. I mean, we got to figure out first who you are and what you're about.
Yeah.
Now, his channel's been around since 2013, I think. No content. He wants Abe and Wagon to sponsor his channel. I might be speaking wrong, but I'm just going off of what I can remember.
What I'm saying, Voodoo, was I was going to have Michelle Bruce on my channel, and before it could even happen, she wound up on Abe's channel, and then within 48 hours, this all broke loose on G's with Duke and all of that. And Samantha B says, I don't think so at Voodoo. She was just saying she felt attacked, and she could turn around and ask everyone on panel the same questions. Yeah, man said no. Voodoo is the real deal, which is, in my eyes, I believe that you are the real deal, Voodoo.
Yeah.
And she's basically saying what she's being asked. She wants to be able to ask you. She wants to be able to ask Duke. And down the road, the next guy, the next guy, the next guy.
Well, I came on up to have questions asked, and here I am. Why'd you take off, Michelle Bruce?
Yep.
Did your dinghy get a flat? Did you hit a landmine? Did the Taliban run you off? Come on now, get on back up here. Come on. I mean, this is Man Coachism show. Come on up here.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to let anybody go at you.
I'm not going to go at you. I'm kind of pissed off now because he left, because I want to be asked questions. I've got things to show and I got things to tell.
Yep. We're just here, and I'll put the link back out there and everything if I have to for you, Michelle.
Yeah, Lolly Cunningham says, yeah, man, I was there that night. Voodoo Julia Madman is talking to Michelle Bruce at G Mangoes, and I can assure there was no attack.
Yeah.
We did not say, look, man, speak up or we're going to put your feet to the fire.
If anybody else wants to come up, even if you'd like to join us, Lolly, there's the link.
What's up, Kim Fisher?
But they're wonderful ladies, the lionesses.
Yep.
That I'm going to tell you, the guy ran off, and it was not due to me.
Right. We know.
They had questions for that man, and when he was questioning things, he flat out ran. And we saw this guy's face. I'm not going to bust him out, but he's nothing what them pictures show.
Right.
That's why I'm questioning his military service now, because when I saw him, and he's a full him, he's got a beard, he's got white hair, and he claimed he had a Pepsi gun safe, and the women called him out on it. They're not stupid. I'm going to tell you, Michelle Bruce, these women are not dumb, and they're really highly smart, and they don't lie.
He's right.
And the question, their intelligence, how dare you?
That is true, folks. Yeah, obviously this ain't going to go anywhere, because if
he's gone. He's done what we call military pop, smoke, and break contact. And folks, if you don't know what that means, military, that means when you're under fire and you can't contain it, you throw out a smoke grenade and you keep shooting as you fall back under fire to get the hell out of the kill zone.
There you go. Does Michelle know that? Who knows?
Well, I've got some toys here that I've brought back, and I'm not going to show any boomsticks or anything like that. But I've got things that if you were a sniper and you were in the shit, that you would have on your person to protect your ass.
Brown eyed girl. Go on Google and type in Michelle Bruce, Georgia politician, and you'll see some articles. Hey, Lorelai. Yeah, I mean, there probably hasn't been any receipts, folks. That's the thing. She says she gave them all to Abe. Voodoo, he admits to, yeah, man, he has a beard and only shaves when dressed up. Just saying. That's what Samantha said, which is true. Because of being a hermaphrodite, she said she could either have a beard or she could shave it and present herself as a woman. But that's when my question came about for when she ran as a politician. Because she was confronted about the politics because they tried to claim she misled people as being man or woman. And she said she presented herself as a woman while she ran and always did. And that's what the whole court case became about what gender she was presenting herself as. And
Well,
in
I mean,
court case, she said
well, and
woman.
if you go look at the pictures, it didn't
Yeah,
look like, I'm going to just say him, because I saw a man.
right.
Now, I didn't ask him to jump up
Voodoo.
and pull his pants down to check the plumbing. I'm not that, but let me tell you what. If I was a politician now, wouldn't you think that military career service would be tacked onto that?
Oh, hell yeah.
And where's that at?
And it blows me away, Voodoo, because she claims it was always during Don't Ask, Don't Tell. With the when you had gays, lesbians before they were saying I'm gay or I'm lesbian. So you're gonna tell me that she went through military physicals and no one said, what's going on here?
MEPS stands for military entry processing, MEPS. And they check you from asshole to appetite. There's no way it would be a medical issue. And they would not, they cannot, it would be a nightmare. Yeah, man. It would just
I could see it, Voodoo, as someone just looking the other way during a physical.
well, somewhere along the line, if I was in the field with you and you found out that I had both plumbing, I'd be like, hey man, are you going to be able to hold your own? Or are you,
I understand what's gone on back in the day, back when they made it where women were allowed in combat. And the biggest question back in them, ladies, don't take this the wrong way in the side chat, but the biggest thing was made that when Voodoo gets shot and he can't walk himself out of there, and one of them women need to turn around that's closest to him that weighs 140 pounds and throw him up over her shoulder and run like he could have did with another one of his buddies that's 240 pounds, it ain't happening. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
and you know what? I served with men and women. I mean, when I first came in, I was in the airborne paratrooper unit and infantry regiment. And I was around, but now when I went to a guard unit and was guarding, I'm not going to say what it was. I was guarding weapons and stuff like that in an ammo supply depot.
Okay.
And I worked with females, and they were I've had the best damn time in my life. It was fun. They held their own. They had my back. They carried weapons. They carried shotguns, M16s, M4s. They've had pistols. And you know what? I had no worry in the world, man. They had my back. Now, I just want this. I'm sorry I ran him off.
Well, we weren't trying to run him off. We understand that, It just seems, I don't know.
Why would you take off if you're that strong about your belief in what you are? Stand up and fight. Be proud of your heritage. Be proud of your service. Be proud of your politician. Be strong about what you are. Don't go beating around the damn bush and expect anything to come out or nothing but bees. Because when them bees come out, your ass is going to get stung.
That's right.
And I'm here to tell you, dude, your shit stinks. It smells bad, and I don't like it.
Yeah, well, we were, in the beginning, Michelle, I was hoping it wasn't this. You know, and I because I know how everybody can get, and I've heard the name Don Shipley before. You know, and when I heard his name flying around, I knew it was serious. You know, right, Voodoo?
What's up, G-Man?
That's correct. I have
Yep.
him on. I got his
Speed dial.
wife's speed dial. I have. I mean, folks, if you want to contact him, Navy Mom 22 at gmail.com. That is Don Shipley's wife's Gmail. And if you don't believe me, go check it out.
Yep.
And if you have issues with this guy, let her know, and she will factor that to Don Shipley ASAP.
Yep, right to her husband.
And we'll nail this guy down, because if he can't come up here and show, I mean, he's asking me to show my proof. What do you want me to do? What more? I mean, I should look here.
I've seen your proof, Voodoo. You don't have to show me. You know, this is my channel, and I've seen it before. I can vouch right now that I know who Voodoo is. You know, it's crazy.
And I appreciate it, you know, guys. I really do. I mean, I'm sorry I crashed your show.
Oh no,
But-
no. I knew eventually this would happen in some way because I knew Michelle would show up. You know, it was all a matter of time. Coach didn't know this was going to happen, right, Coach?
No, Coach never knows anything like this is going to happen.
Nope. Coach just goes on mute and goes, "Oh God, I can't believe I'm here."
Yeah, this is
But you know, I just want to say that I'm very I'm proud to be up here. I'm glad to be here. And
Oh, you
thank
got
you
our
for allowing me to
respect,
come
Lou.
up. You know, like I said, I mean, if you want to interview me, I mean, you can. I don't know what more I can tell you. I mean, I stomped the dirt here and stomped the dirt there.
Thank you, Nikki
Yeah.
Nichols. Just hide and tell them. I gotta do you a favor. There you go, G. My bad. Now you're all hooked up. Oh man, what a night.
But you know, I was just getting ready to lay down, and then you know how it is in YouTube.
Yeah.
When the phone gets to ringing, I come a running.
Oh, I know they got a hold of you quick, Voodoo.
They said, "Hey, man, this guy wants to know about you." And I'm like, "Okay, let me wake up and fire it up and come on over." And I know Landman let me up here, but
Oh yeah.
I didn't even get to say hi to him.
Nope. He said if he's coming up, I'm gonna leave. Bam. Soon as you got up here, Voodoo, boom, gone.
But I'm not gonna sit.
Oh, my thing popped on.
That's okay. That's okay.
But
That's just us anyway.
anyway, I've got nothing. I mean, I really don't have anything to say. I mean, it's just that, you know, why, you know, we've asked him, why you doing this? I mean, just be yourself, come in and be yourself, and just have a good time, sit back and have laughs and stuff like that. That's all, you know.
Hey Duke, no talk about children in my side chat, Duke. We don't do that on my channel at all, Duke.
But anyway, I'm gonna head off to the fart stack.
I
And
appreciate
Coach,
you coming up,
and-
Voodoo. You
I
don't
really
know how
appreciate you
much.
having me come up. And like I said, I didn't mean to rampage the show, but
No, you kind of proved something in a way. I mean, if she decides to come back up and that was a bunch of bullshit, it is what it is. But you know, she ran. That's all I can say. I mean, there's a reaction and we got it. Right or wrong, folks.
yep. But I won't hold you up. And great stream. I love the
Thank
show.
you.
And
Thank you.
I'm gonna leave a thumbs up on my way out the door. And you know, if you ever need me again for anything, just hit me up, and you got me.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much, Voodoo.
Built Fort tough.
Thank you, buddy. Later.
you, Voodoo.
All right, Coach. All right, yeah, man. Woo!
There you go, folks. Voodoo. Who knew? We know the truth about Voodoo, folks. So, I don't know. Duke Lair, yeah, man, you should know better by now. What are you talking about, Duke? I should know better by now. Explain that one. I should know better by now, Duke. You obviously don't understand my channel, Duke. You want to express why I should know better? Why don't you come up and explain to me why I should know better? That makes no sense, Duke. Here, let me get the link again for you, Duke, because this is interesting. Someone explaining to me. I don't get this one, Coach. Do you?
I'm
I want to know what he means. So he needs to come up here. Let's get to the bottom of it.
Let me just say that, yeah, man, is
No.
this is
Let
his
me explain something to you, Duke. I don't talk about children on my channel. And you literally told Demi Darkness to go take care of her kid, which is uncalled for. We don't talk about children on my daughter is a part of my channel. That's why we don't do that. Welcome, Duke. Let's get to the bottom of it. Welcome, Duke.
Let me just say that, yeah, man, is this is his
Hit that mute on YouTube, Duke. On my channel. And you literally told Demi Darkness to go take care of her kid. Yep.
No, that's called parenting style.
Yeah, but I don't talk about children, dude, on my
I'm not talking about children. I'm
No,
talking about the
you referenced her
parenting style.
child. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, the parenting.
Yeah, I don't
style is
reference
what
children
I'm
on my channel.
talking about.
What's that?
And the parenting style is what I'm
Yeah, but
talking about.
you're talking about children.
Well, that's what parenting is generally.
We don't talk about that on my channel. I don't
You
talk
don't
about
talk about parenting
children.
style?
No, I don't tell anybody children stuff. No.
Okay. Well,
It's
if you
not
don't
a
want
part
to
of
talk
my
about
channel.
parenting
Now,
style,
I may interact with my daughter on my
even when it's child abuse,
um
you don't talk about that.
so you want to accuse Demi Darkness of child abuse, right?
Yes.
My channel.
I will talk about it because it's a parenting style that's likened to child abuse.
Okay, do you understand that she is raising a child similar to my daughter with autism?
Yeah, well, she's supposed to
The
be.
way these children are taken care of is very different than a normal child.
Look. That's fine. That's fine.
Do you understand that, Duke? Do you take care of any children with autism
My grandchild, yes.
daily on a 24-hour basis?
I have.
Do you realize it's not the same?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, because I will never knock someone with an autistic child,
No,
and I will never question their parenting skills because it is not something a normal adult deals with on a day-to-day basis.
that's true. It's completely different than any other type of parenting.
I got it, Demi. Don't worry.
But I've raised one 28-year-old son, and I've helped raise my grandson.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying. I don't come in
Okay.
people's chats and talk
And I
about
can tell
their
you
parenting
this
skills.
with my child with my grandson who has autism. Okay, it dang sure wasn't me spending all my day on YouTube. In fact, it was me not spending any time on YouTube. It was taking care of my grandson.
Well, it's that's her opinion of what she does with her life, and
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I don't think it's anybody else's opinion.
But to me, it's child abuse. So there, and that's just my opinion. Just my opinion.
As long as she ain't beating that kid or screaming at her.
No, she's screaming. She is screaming. We've heard it while she was on panel.
Yeah, because these children sometimes don't focus. Realize that? Seriously, do you realize that?
Trust me, it takes a lot of patience.
Okay. Well, you don't know how deep the autism goes in her child. Do you?
I know how deep it goes in my grandson.
Yeah, but every child's different, Duke.
That's true.
Your child could have a totally. I live with two autistic children at two different ages, and they both act differently with the autism, Duke.
Yes.
So to say the way she treats her child from an outside perspective is kind of wrong. Because you're
what it looks like
daily knowing what's going on.
You have yours. We all have our own opinions. But
I get it. But all I'm saying, like I got back to it, I don't call out people in side chats.
So you asked me to come
my
up
channel,
here.
I don't allow it.
So you asked me to come up here and explain it, and so then I explained it.
Right.
That's all I thought.
I just don't think it's right. You see, understand it.
And the other thing was just like with Michelle Bruce.
Because she's even saying, I do not scream at her. I understand that.
Okay, well, we've seen different.
Well,
Okay, but
you might
anyway,
have seen her talking to her in a firm tone to get the child's attention, and I have had to done that with my own child, so they understand.
yes,
So
but I don't tell mine to shut up.
sometimes you have to ask them to be quiet.
Yes, you do.
Sometimes you do.
Yes, you do.
See, I have a man cave, and my daughter loves the man cave.
Which, by the way, I love.
So she comes down here with me and she does her thing, and it's a fun part of her night, and she understands YouTube. She understands what her daddy's doing. So it is what it is. I was talking earlier, and I had to look at her and give her a look and tell her quiet down, and she listened. So I understand, Demi.
No, Demi, it's not lies. It's not lies. I don't have to lie.
He doesn't live with you, Demi, so he really doesn't know.
No, well,
It's just an opinion, Demi, so
Yeah,
don't
it's
let
just
it
an
bother
opinion.
you.
it's just.
I
my
know,
opinion.
Nick. That's what I was explaining to him. So we're probably about to get off that subject, folks.
Yeah, let's get off that subject.
Yeah, let's talk about Michelle Bruce.
Yeah, Michelle Bruce.
Now that's tough.
another
Now,
time.
Duke, that's
See-
a subject we can probably get some agreement on.
It probably is because Michelle Bruce is a lying piece of shit, trying to steal valor from the heroes of this country.
I was trying to give her the option to, explain herself before she went on Abe's, but a day too late and a dollar short, I guess.
Well, we called her out on G-Force. I did.
Right, I
G-
heard.
G
I
went and
heard.
set
I
it
know.
up,
I
and
know.
we went up there, and she was in the chat. But as soon as I showed up, you get the same thing you do
With Voodoo.
when Voodoo shows up. They run because they can't keep up the lies. All you got to do is Google intersex in the military under
I
the
know.
Reagan administration.
Well,
and
not
it
even
says
I
it's
know,
an
but
immediate
I know what you're talking
discharge.
about.
It would not be allowed in the military. So it's a lie. Flat out. It's a lie. Okay,
She was
so
showing up
anything
in my
else
race car
doesn't matter.
streams, Duke. She would show up in my race car streams, and she was showing up in random, lives I would do.
Yeah.
And Coachinisms and he's on mute. He's probably falling asleep on me.
He
Would, him and I
Coach
would
works
talk
hard.
behind the scenes, while we're filming BOYT wrestling and everything. And, he said, yeah, he had heard she was a sniper.
Yeah.
Which I thought was kind of odd.
Yeah.
And, it just built up and built up and built up. And I'm like, And she's new and never really been interviewed. So I was trying to actually set that up, knowing I was having my 3 weeks vacation here for, paid for by the Ford Motor Company and the
excellent
state of unemployment for Michigan.
What?
Call him Marvin.
Hold on. State of unemployment? What's going on, man?
Oh, no. China. China's trying to shut down the American economy. You didn't know about that, Duke?
Oh no, I know that it's been heading that way.
Chip shortage. We keep running out of chips.
Yeah.
We cannot make
I've heard about that.
certain modulars for the truck, and we're running out of foam actually, Duke, to make seats.
Foam? Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Go try and buy yourself a bathtub right now and go see what's available. Nothing. And this shit's not made in this country, and that's the point I'm making. China is literally trying to shut us down, folks. They're using this pandemic as an excuse.
Yeah. So yeah, man. NNC is not Nick.
Who is that?
Let me see.
He's NNN. That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Who are you? Show yourself.
It's Rhonda.
Oh, okay. I don't know Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda.
No, I know that.
Welcome, Rhonda.
She's nice and she's not Nick.
Oh my goodness, I feel so bad now. Good thing I didn't ask you how your hand was. Or made a reference to shooting yourself in the hand. Yep. Unbelievable. Nick News Network shoots himself in the hand.
Right. That was
I never knew he was Nick Abbott's gun channel until then.
Right.
Oh
goodness.
man.
Oh goodness. So anyway, so then when you get the let's see. Um so we've got an intersex military person that's in the Coast Guard that's a sniper, that's also a politician, that nobody cares about their military service, even though it is public service.
Right.
And is 75% Cherokee, but doesn't even know what tribe they're in. And there's only 3 of them that's federally listed.
Yeah, I get it.
It's like, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to at least do good photoshopping on the supposed VA card, where you can definitely see the lines where the face has been placed over whoever else it was, that looks absolutely nothing like the person that actually showed up on camera. Okay, come on. If you're going to come in here and you're going to create some kind of great story, at least make it something that's halfway believable.
Yeah, claim you were like a movie star that we never heard of.
Right? Yeah. I was on lots of B-roll. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to be in the C movie.
Right. I was in a C movie.
Yeah. It aired on TBS in the afternoon around 1.
Right.
All right, brown eye girl.
And BEG, if you think so, well, you've got your opinion and I've got mine.
Well,
So
the ladies do stick together over here,
yeah,
dude.
they do. Yeah, they do. We've got some very mean neon lioness.
Oh, we
Right
do.
home
We
base.
certainly do.
Good night, brown eyed girl.
Yes, good night, Bag. What's up, T-Band? How you doing? Whiskey OG loves you, we heard.
I heard that.
Doesn't he? Doesn't he, Coach? Whiskey, he loves Mr. T.
I thought he was talking about Elbow.
Oh, that's right. He loves Elbow.
And that crap, who was that guy? Who was that dude?
I don't know. What are you
Monkey,
talking
remember the guy that Monkey Boy brought up.
Oh, I don't. Oh, somebody in a van in Vegas. He was talking about telling me to ask you about a guy that lives in a trailer in Vegas, but I don't remember who he was. And
Oh no, okay, that's who. Oh yeah, there was this guy that used to be on the PlayStation Network who would just, his whole existence in life was drinking vodka or whiskey, and he would pretty much drink live on stream until he'd piss his pants.
oh my goodness, folks!
And
I told me to ask you about it just the other day.
Whiskey and I would go into that. I mean, I literally talked that guy off the ledge about 3 times, and then
Oh my god!
he ended up committing suicide when I was on my senior trip, and I felt
Oh
so
my
bad.
god!
But I mean, it was a tragic life, and yeah, and Whiskey and I, this is 6 years ago, would go in there, and anyway, he would have been good in the BOYT. I think the BOYT would have got him out,
Yeah,
which is weird because the BOYT usually is like a cesspool, but I think the BOYT would have been good for him to get out and actually do stuff. He lived in Vegas. We another friend and I were trying to hook him up with Rosie when she was going to come to Vegas.
get him out of the streets for a couple days.
Just let him know that you don't have to just sit in your stinking trailer park or trailer
Right.
and just drink and piss.
Wow! Wow!
Oh gosh. Anyway, yeah, it was. Yeah. So anyway, Wog and I have like this kind of sad connection with this guy.
Oh, that's crazy because he was telling me to ask you about him.
Sorry, no, I was. Who was the guy last night on geez, where that Monkey Boy was talking about?
Right? Is that who he was talking about?
No, Monkey Boy was talking about some guy named Clifford. No, not Clifford. Some weird name. Anyway, never mind. Stop. Yeah.
Julia Madden says, Mr. T, please know if you see me in your chat, it's a clone. Clone-a-roonies, folks.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go.
No, you're fine, Coach. You talk all you want, brother.
I'll never go on tangents.
Yeah, Coach never talks. We gotta get him talking, right, Duke?
Yeah, we do. Because Coach is an intelligent man. He's got lots of things to say because I know he's thinking them. I just wish he'd say more of them.
It's just a matter of getting it out.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
it's just a
Samantha
matter of
being
getting it
rich
out.
life and road trips. Yeah, he turned me into Yup Man. I heard. Yep, 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 yep,
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
that's funny.
What do you think, guys? Should we watch the Yup Man video or what? Yeah, Coachism sent me that one. That was great. I woke up to that one. What, this morning, Coach?
Yep, yep.
Yeah, that was
Yep.
great. And then even T Band, Mr. T was over there playing it on his channel. Yep. Yeah, I got a clone too, T Band. Oh man, who knew? Who knew that would happen tonight, folks?
By the way, Coach, that was a pretty cool wrestling show.
Yeah, that was the last two shows have been very. I don't know. I just had a good feeling about the last two shows.
Yeah, I'm just a trained monkey,
The
according to
only thing it
Bergs.
missed, it missed was the mustache man with his
Yeah.
marvelous entrance.
Well, next week we'll probably do.
He was in the back fluffing the other wrestlers
Oh gosh.
Yeah, with my eyebrows. Yep.
with that curly mustache. He had
So-
one on each side.
I'm thinking about adding like some sort of goatee to your mustache.
Cool. I'm cool with it.
Okay, okay.
I'm cool with it. Yeah,
We'll
I'm
do a
cool.
little addition.
Little
Demi
mustache
Demon
there.
says, "I like your logo, Coach. It's cool."
Well,
Yeah,
thank
it
you.
is. It's real cool.
Thank you.
There you go, folks. Check it out.
Did you do that, Coach?
Oh heck no. I'm not that I work on the people. I don't work on the
Yeah, we've got behind the sscenes people working for us
Yeah.
now. We're Comedy Central. We're under contract with Comedy Central.
Cool. Because I don't know. This is this wrestling belt.
Yeah, the same guy that wrote that contract for Dave Chappelle. So eventually, Coaches and I are moving to Africa.
Wow.
We don't want the money. We can't take it. We got to move out of the country. We can't take the pressure.
it wasn't Christopher NNC. It was there was some other guy that he was talking about later on, right towards the end, and Whiskey just ran with it as if he knew whoever that guy was.
Frank!
There we
Frankie!
go. There we go.
It was Frankie, folks.
Yes. See, yeah.
He's coming for whiskey, I heard. You guys know Frankie?
Frank Dukes?
I don't know. Is that his last name, Duke?
No. I was just talking about what Monkey Boy was talking about. Frank Dukes last night.
Right.
That must have been him.
The guy
Yeah.
That must have been him
the guy
then. He's
that
coming for
actually-
whiskey.
The guy that actually fought in the Kumite that Jean-Claude Van Damme played.
Oh, well, you know what was funny? Monkey Boy was talking about his nephew, who is undisclosed MMA fighter.
Yeah, champion.
He's a young guy, and he's also a champion. So if you guys are pretty smart about MMA, you're probably able to figure out who this guy is.
I couldn't, but then
Out
again,
there.
you know.
And gave you all the information.
Yeah, he did.
He's young, and he's one of their champions, and he's MMA. So
So
how
you're
many
down,
MMA champions do they really have? You know,
you're down to about a list of 8.
I mean, you got a heavyweight. I know they got lightweight.
Heavyweight, light heavyweight, middleweight, and then
Yeah, I mean Frank Dukes, Dux. Ducks.
yeah. Frank
Yeah.
Dukes.
Anyway, that's who.
Why does Alan D look like Sean the Brit?
Sean
Coach,
the Brit with,
Can you see that icon, Coach?
Yeah, but it's not Sean the Brit.
We know it ain't, but don't it damn well look like him in a way?
It's a very similar.
Very similar, yes.
The face is different, but
Yeah, he's got a beard.
he does have shades, and his facial. Yeah, it looks very much like him.
It's like they took Sean the Brit's picture and penciled him in.
Which I miss Sean the Brit, by the way.
Yeah, if you're out there, Sean the Brit, we love you, buddy.
Yeah, much love, man.
NNC says, "Yeah, man, it's okay, but it's okay, but I'm hurt. LOL. I've been over here plenty and talked to you and your daughter,
She sent her a teddy. bear.
Eddie's, and I apologize. Now you make me feel bad. Oh man,
but yeah, so you're going to give me a little goatee. I'm good with that.
Yeah, we'll work that in.
yep." And Demi
So
gets
who could I
platinum
maybe
hair.
possibly kind of sort of, you know, with the hashtags here, be wrestling?
Oh, Alan D says we both take pictures of ourselves driving.
Yes. Now, what I don't know that I understood what you said.
Yeah,
Hashtag.
Duke.
So who could I be supposedly kind of sort of maybe wrestling?
Oh, well, this next week we're probably going to do 4 Royal Rumbles, and then the winner of the.
Oh my God, folks.
Yeah, no, it'll be 2 male and 2. Yeah, 2 male, 2 female, and then the
Thank
winner.
you, Demi. I got it.
The winners would take on each other, and then eventually that would lead to the championship fight for the belt. So I don't know if that explains anything, but we haven't had a Royal Rumble in a while, and after the never-ending tournament that Yeah Man made me do, and he's not even paying attention, or he'd be.
I'm listening.
Okay, good. What are we doing?
Oh, I'm just pulling up something to watch that Demi Darkness posted for us. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, you can finish talking. I'm.
Oh
Just,
no, we're good.
All right, I was just getting it set, Coach. I wasn't cutting you off.
No, I know. I just.
Meet Michelle Bruce, politician for the people.
I represent all the people. I take all their concerns at heart.
Although the 46-year-old Georgia woman may be more pioneer than politician, Bruce describes herself as transgender, one of the first to be elected to public office in the U.S.
Michelle is Michelle. I always will be Michelle.
But in this lawsuit filed in Superior Court here, Bruce's political rivals call her Michael. They claim Bruce, who is in the midst of a re-election fight, misled voters by running as a female.
Her real name is Michael Bruce.
The complaint was filed by 2 candidates who mounted failed bids for city council. One ran against Bruce. They want next month's runoff between Bruce and another candidate put on hold, and they want a judge to order a new election. Michael King represents the plaintiffs. He says Riverdale voters tend to favor female candidates.
So I think that being a female and being an incumbent would have given Michael Bruce the edge over my client.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
Bruce refused to answer specific questions about her gender and said transgender means different things to different people. She admits the attacks hurt, but remains focused on her job.
Personal issues should be left alone and out of politics. But in some cases, that can't happen.
In this case, Bruce's personal issue is now very public and could derail her public service career. Jason Bronis, The Associated Press, Riverdale, Georgia.
Damn, folks. Who saw that coming? What do you think, Coach?
Wrestling was pretty good
Voice
tonight.
we've been hearing, right, folks?
Wrestling was pretty good tonight. I don't even know what that was.
What the fuck happened? Oh, I know what happened. Duh. I'm a dummy.
That was kind of wow.
Oh, wait, one more time. Oh, wait, yep, there it is. Oh, boy, let me fix this now. Yeah. Oh, boy, folks. Well, Duke, what do you think?
Well, I know this. She told us that, or he or she or whoever they want to be. I guess I'll
Correct.
Go with she told us that she was intersexed, not transgender.
Well,
so I don't know.
She's a hermaphrodite, she says.
Yeah. And now here on this.
Now, Julia, that would hermaphrodite would be intersexed.
Yes, because they
never heard it called that. I know what a hermaphrodite is, which she claims to be.
Yes.
And in my opinion, the media gets it confused now with all the transgender stuff going around. You know. So, Mr. T-Man, you are okay with Julia falsely accusing grandkids.
Another.
Right. No more talk about children.
Another bolt in the bucket.
Another one.
That's just another bolt in the bucket.
Oh, there's totally a difference between a transgender and a drag queen. Yeah, I get that. Totally.
The drag queens just want to.
Intersex means they have both. Thank you, Julia.
Transgenders means they want to transfer to another sex, and
Correct.
intersex means they have both of the
So
late
she was,
and
the way I always understood it, she was born that way.
so but who knows? Who knows? That's
Well,
just
at least
that's
here,
something else to really just to confuse it up.
my question
Because it's
of,
confusing for me at the moment.
well, Duke, at first I thought that the person was maybe stealing identities.
Right? Yeah, I would
Now
have.
that we've watched that video and saw the person, and that's the person's picture I was watching online or seeing online, and that's the same voice that we're hearing online, folks. So it is the same person.
Hmm.
But they did point out in that news article Michael Bruce versus Michelle Bruce. And it was pointed out, Duke, what did she cam up the other night? What was the deal?
Yeah, it was
A man with a beard.
a man with a beard. It looks like about 60 something years old.
Okay.
And so, but I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. It's pretty. That's
Yeah,
pretty.
but Lolly, the voice is the same, Lolly. Duke, you agree the voice was the same?
Seemed to be the same. Yes.
Yes. So the idea of a stolen identity is disqualified, folks. I was asking that question earlier. It's disqualified now. I would believe that's the same person. But her identifying as a woman, you got to realize she ran for council almost over 15 years ago, I think it was. And now you guys are saying she looks like a guy. So that's the shady part, because
On the camera, yeah.
the court case she won was accusing her of running as a woman. And she said that that's what she identified as. But now the other night y'all see her with a beard. I'm confused now, folks.
You know,
It
because
ain't like I've been watching Rosie for all these months and she shows up one day with a 5 o'clock shadow and a beard the next day.
as far as I know, if you're going, if you're truly transgender, you're taking no, you're taking.
You can see the side chat, Duke?
You're huh?
Can you see the side chat?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because Lolly's saying, Duke, did you see the same look? Does the person look the same?
No.
Be right back, guys.
Yep, no
But
problem.
see, but the whole thing is that if you're a transgender, then how are you growing a beard when they're reducing the amount of testosterone and increasing the estrogen?
Yeah, but who is?
Well, but if you're transgender and you're wanting to switch from a man
But
to
she's
a
not
woman,
switching. She's natural.
if she's a natural transgender, there is no such thing.
No. Michelle Bruce is a hermaphrodite. She's not transgender.
Okay, well, and that's what they were calling her.
The
on
news,
Yeah,
the
on-
news media references her as transgender. You understand what I'm saying?
You are dead wrong. Transgenders don't want to just change and live through hate and hell. True transgenders are born that way. Okay, I could be wrong. I don't really know much about it. All I know is what I saw and who I see.
What do you mean by true
Information
transgenders
sets.
are born that way? That's not a true. You're not transitioning. You're born a hermaphrodite with both sexes. There's no transition. You're born that way. You know what I'm saying? There's no. That's the misunderstanding of the media. I'm believing.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you're a hermaphrodite, and like they called it the sex thing. What was it they said earlier in the side chat, Duke? Sex something?
Intersex.
Intersexed, correct. I've never even heard that word till tonight when it relates to someone that's transgender. You got to realize I grew up watching Howard Stern, and every once in a while he always had this person that was a hermaphrodite on.
Which is, I believe, and I'm not sure on this. Maybe somebody out there can let me know.
We need
But
Rosie
I
up here with
believe
this shit.
That intersex is now the word for hermaphrodite. I believe.
Okay, I can understand that.
I believe since we changed words from what they are to what's now currently correct. And I
Right.
believe then that is the currently correct name for that. That's what
Okay.
I've been led to believe here
Okay.
over the last few days.
Okay. I could accept that.
You know, I mean, I may be wrong. You know, yeah,
Intersect. Okay. Oh man, what a night, folks. What a night.
yeah. This
Who knew? Who knew this was all gonna blow up in tonight?
I wouldn't have thought it, but I was waiting. I knew something was going to go on.
Samantha B says yes. Julia and I both picked up on the media calling her train. Yep, that's right. That's right, folks.
Well,
Cut
and
Duke
then
a
see,
break.
I've seen a lot of people who have chose to go the other direction, and the first thing that they do, if you want to go as a man to a woman, is they give you these pills that cut down on the testosterone, and they
Yes.
give you the pills that increase the estrogen and
Yes.
start developing more feminine qualities.
Yes. Now I've followed some of this stuff, Duke, when it comes to teenagers and young adults.
Well, gone but not forgotten. How am I making an ass out of myself?
Yeah, explain to them. It's what we're here to do.
That's true. Whatever I say only reflects me.
It's his opinion.
It's just my
And the
opinion.
more we talk back and forth, he may reference things different, or his opinion could possibly change a bit.
It may definitely. And in fact, it's not.
Yeah,
It's kind
okay.
of strange that they would say that.
Yeah,
At the same time, you're
it's
right.
like yeah, man, in BOYT wrestling, you know, some things I say are not necessarily those of BOYT wrestling either. That's funny. Nikki Nichols, Duke's opinions are not those of home base.
That's true. They're my opinions, which
Well,
can
this is
be right
Man's channel
and
right now,
can be
Nikki
wrong.
Nichols. So
Okay, which can
channel
be
is
wrong.
very
And
opinionated,
I'm not,
folks.
the whole thing is I'm not going to sit here and say, well, I'm never wrong, because that would be a lie.
Right.
You know,
And I've been wrong myself, folks. So
tons of times.
Beetlejuice is here to correct me or beat me. One or the other, folks. What was it? She ain't coming with a
So now gone but not forgotten. You said that, so come up with something.
Yeah. Go
How
on.
am I making an
You
ass
want to
out of
join us on
myself?
panel? Anybody else want to come up on panel and maybe put
Come on the
on
panel,
this?
stand up. What you got?
No, we're not here attacking Duke. Duke
What?
actually helped blow this out the water in a way, you know?
Yeah.
He started asking those questions and it came back, yeah, man, did you hear what Duke did you the other night on G's? And I was like, oh shit, no. Uh-oh, even G's saying Duke no facts before talking. We're working it out, G. Grab that link, G. It'll be the first time you come on up. Oh, here comes Kim.
What did I walk back into?
Oh, we got Kim
I don't
joining
know.
us. Welcome, Kim.
Hey, Kim.
What's up, Kim?
Is Kim Fisher correct?
Most
Okay.
likely.
Most
Yeah,
likely.
Most
It
likely.
could be Noodles.
But you never know. That's why I'm pinning you, Coach.
It's me, yeah, man.
Oh, it's Kim.
Hey, you never know because I like to drop my, I drop it in the side chat. I got to take chances here, you know.
You never know.
I don't have that G Mango's super long email list. Ain't that right, G? You can grab that link too, G.
So, okay, is there?
You know, you can light us up tonight like Carlos. HVAC with the $5. Thank you, buddy.
Is there anything that I can do to help Duke along and clear this up?
Yes, you can. You're more than welcome to get in on the conversation.
Okay, so what is the issue? I mean, what are we questioning? Transgender, intersex?
Well, what we've all picked up on, and so have I, is that when they talk about Michelle Bruce, they keep her as transgender.
Okay, yes.
What I understand, I've known Rosie for quite some time, and I also grew up knowing a gentleman that transitioned from man to woman and wound up killing himself. He worked with my father. And what I understand is transgender is you're male to female or female to male. It goes both ways, correct? Okay. Now,
Yeah.
she's born a hermaphrodite. She has both sexes. That, to me, 20 years ago it was called a hermaphrodite. You guys said in the side chat that it's called sex what?
Well, that is what she stated. She stated that she was intersex, which is totally different from being a hermaphrodite.
How is it totally different then?
Yeah, what's the difference then?
Well, it's a little graphic.
Go ahead
But
and
it does
explain.
require like surgical intervention.
You wanted it cleaned up?
Well, I mean, it's a little bit graphic. So the vagina is fused. The scrotum is there but empty.
Okay.
And the penis, I'm sorry, I feel.
No, you're fine. You're using the correct words.
The penis does not have what do you call it? A pee hole, for lack of better words.
A urethra?
Yes, thank you for correcting me on that. A urethra.
Okay.
So it's a little bit confusing because she herself has thrown around both things.
Gotcha. She says she has both.
Okay. Well, I don't know. She said she is.
Well, NNC, what we've claimed it as, have we been correct? That's the question. She's saying, please don't speak on transgender if you don't know the proven science and fact.
Well, I actually, NNC, I do. I have a very, very close friend that is a transgender, and I've been with her during both of her surgeries. So that's why it came up.
And in my opinion, what I've expressed, Kim, I'm correct, right? In understanding this.
In terms of what? Yeah,
transgender.
Transgender, yes, is when you transition from one sex to the other.
Okay.
And there's different stages of it. Some people have
correct. And what I've always learned,
surgery. Some people only have, like Rosie.
Yes.
Is a great.
Rosie likes what she's got, how far she's gotten, I believe.
But here's the thing, like, I'm not really. I'm not trying to judge this person on their sexual preferences.
No, not at all.
I'm just stating what she has told us.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit confusing, but.
What's up, pizza?
Very confusing. Very confusing.
I agree with it.
Yeah, I don't care who you want to sleep with. Doesn't mean anything to me. But it does kind of help clarify the waters of just a little bit on exactly what it all is. And I think what I was meaning to say, and maybe I'm just not expressing myself correctly, is that being transgender, going from one to the other, and how they were saying that it was from the birth. But I was more thinking about when it actually occurs. Because you've seen, people who say, that they were born that way and they were wearing little dresses and playing with dolls, from a man to a woman, but you don't actually start getting the medical side of it until you're at least old enough to, they will allow that certain thing to occur, which I mean, would at least be after puberty. I would tend to believe.
Well, Duke, let me read this comment. I don't know if Kim can see it or not. Samantha B writes, back in the day, typically when babies were born intersex, the doctor would run tests to see which hormones were more prominent in the baby, and a sex change would have been done immediately.
Yes, that is my understanding as well, Samantha.
But were they doing that 25 years ago, 30 years ago, though? That's the question.
That is a good question. I mean, that would be a question for Michelle.
And that's something I also agree with Michelle, Samantha, sorry. She wrote, thank God they allow those born with both genders these days to choose later on in life.
Mm-hmm.
See, that makes sense too.
Yeah, because otherwise it was chosen for them.
Correct. And then that's where you could run into problems. I personally believe.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I understand NNC. Transgender is from birth, feeling you are in the wrong body.
Okay, and then that's definitely
right.
And I was more along the line of thinking of when it actually medically starts occurring. That's what I was thinking about. So which I didn't clarify correctly.
I just watched a video on YouTube the other day, and they were interviewing young people, like right out of their teens or possibly still teens, and the kid went to the doctor and expressed about the woman feeling like a woman, and he was put on hormones immediately, and after the third visit they cut off his testicles. And the kid said, after that happened, I didn't know what to do, I didn't know what to think, and that's when he thought of suicide, after they cut his nuts off. It was a messed up video to watch, and it was like the kid sat there like, what do I do now? Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Wow.
Yeah, and he said he couldn't believe how fast the doctors pushed it on him.
Well,
3 visits right to surgery.
I know that in our state, there's counseling that you have to go through.
Right.
You have to have a psychiatrist sign off on whether you're, emotionally, mentally ready to transition. So in that particular case, that may have been, it doesn't sound like,
It's wild.
yeah, sounds a little wild to me.
Yeah, I mean, the whole situation's wild.
But I do want to say, and Duke, I'm going to throw you under the bus a little bit because I'm a little bit upset.
Go ahead.
But I do want to say, since I'm up here, that the comment that was made to Demi about being a child abuser, I do not share those same feelings.
I did say could be, but
Duke, do you see why now I don't allow that at all on my channel?
Yeah, because it caused all kinds of ruckus.
Yup.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't need somebody going, hey, you're a piece of shit, drunk son of a bitch. Oh, and guess what? And your kid's going to juvie at 13. You know what I mean?
A rough life.
Yeah, that's why I don't have that on here like that. Because now we're attacking a kid going to juvie for no reason. I can't help it. Bergs went to juvie after beating up them little kids for stealing his, his bike back in the day.
You're welcome, Timmy.
He'll tell you all about it, though, if he went to juvie or not. Oh, at least you used my real name, just saying. Demi says thank you, Kim. Appreciate that.
I saw that. You're welcome, Demi.
Oh, I agree, too. I agree. Everybody's allowed to have an opinion, but not about children here on my channel, folks. So.
Anyway, I just wanted to come up and, this is what we were told. And we did talk to Michelle in a private chat.
Okay.
We just kind of, threw things back and forth. And at the end of the day, it just doesn't add up. It just doesn't.
Well, for Voodoo to come up, Kim, and her to run like that, it just, I feel sorry that it happened like that.
Well, it speaks volumes. And
yes,
honestly, when we talked to her in the after chat, when push kind of came to shove, because things weren't making sense, it just wasn't making logical sense. And she was talking to Voodoo, who's the real deal.
Right.
And,
we all know he's the real deal.
Yeah, and that's when she just dropped out of the call and was gone. We've seen a picture of her VA card. It doesn't look legitimate at all. She claims to have sent proof to Abe.
Gee, you got a wrench. You can do what you want with it. Go ahead.
And I do want to point out that a lot of people think that she sent Abe her DD-214, and she did not. And that came out of her own mouth.
Right. She said tonight she sent a whole bunch of paperwork. All I heard was he received something about her the
PTSD. Correct.
PTSD, correct, yes.
So while she may have served in the military, she's just completely elaborated what she did. And I think that's a slap in the face, personally, to those that did serve. And
could she possibly had surgery before she was in the service?
that I don't know. I can't
Like
speak on that.
just
I
like
don't know.
as an optional question, like
I do believe that I know that I know that when she was in the service, she was in the service as a man.
oh, okay, okay.
So, yeah, I do know that. And then I guess to add to that, when we were in the private chat with her, she did turn on her camera, and I'm a little bit confused because she looks absolutely nothing like
Was she
her
like me
beauty
with a full
part.
beard?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
wow.
Yeah.
See, that's what blows me away, Kim, about the whole hey, I ran for politician. You can look it up on the internet. And we watched the video a few moments ago. And at first I thought, is this a person stealing her identity? And then Demi actually posted the video. And we watched it. And it's the voice. But then you guys say she looked like a man the other night. So my opinion and my question could be put out there as, did she have surgery or could the penis possibly be on top? Because someone said it could be either on top or on bottom. Does that make any sense? It could be either way.
It makes sense, but quite honestly, I don't know about all that, and I
Well,
really
my
I
opinion
don't care.
is, like I said to
What about
Voodoo, I said to Voodoo, I said, Voodoo, don't they give you a physical? Aren't you naked? I didn't say naked, but I said, don't they give you a physical? Isn't somebody looking down there?
Yes.
Yeah. And back then,
So how do you get
that
past that?
it wouldn't have flown.
Well, my opinion
Really,
is
we all know
gays and
that.
lesbians, that flew because you either had a penis or a vagina. You didn't have both. So the whole don't ask, don't tell had to do, honestly, in my opinion, with gays and lesbians.
Mm-hmm.
But how could someone being hermaphrodite get through the physical without the doctor going, "Oh my God, you have both. You're hermaphrodite." Period. You know. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how I'm looking
What
at
an
it.
unanswered
I mean,
question.
you're basically standing in line, walking through this hallway,
right?
In your underwear and you're in a t-shirt, and they're poking you with needles in your
Hey,
arms
Ricardo.
and giving you shots and everything, and you're called in this little side room, and they're looking at this and over here at this other. So yeah, your ability to walk through that and not them go, I see two different things down there. It just isn't going to happen.
Julia, what blows me away is she says if she had surgery and claims to be a female, then why is her voice so deep and why does she have a beard? What blows me away, Julia, is she ran as a woman and even went to court over it and won the court case. And now it's 15 years later and she's showing up online as a presenting herself. I'm not going to say as a dude, but I'm going to say presenting herself as a man, obviously camming up and having a beard. But it's kind of odd how she went to court 15 years ago and claims she lived as a woman. Does that make sense? Just asking it in a way. It's a question and a statement, however you guys want to look at it. But do you see where I'm going with that, Kim?
I do understand, and I think
it's yeah,
Coach, this is really confusing.
To her authenticity about everything that she has said. That's my opinion. Coach is in a ball in the corner.
He is. We know he is. HVAC North says, at Coachisms, I was just saying, damn, Ron Simmons style from what Yeah Man said, though. You caught the reference, LOL. How you doing, Ricardo? Ron was great, LOL. Ron Simmons. Who the hell's Ron Simmons? I should know who he's talking about, though. Coach, who's Ron Simmons? Hurry up. Is that a wrestler?
Yes. WWE.
Oh, are you talking about Ron Simmons?
Yes.
Farouk?
Yes. Yeah, Farouk. Yeah.
Okay, Farouk and Bradshaw. Gotcha.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything, folks? HVAC, what does that have to do with anything?
I think it was a comment about one of your questions.
Oh, like, gotcha.
Damn.
Bam. There you go. Bam, Coach.
Sup,
Well, yeah,
Ricardo?
man, I need to jump down off here, but thanks for letting me up.
Oh no, we
I
appreciate it.
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of share with you like what happened
Definitely. I appreciate everybody being here this evening.
Yeah. Okay, I will talk to you soon. You guys have a good night.
Thank you, Kim.
Okay.
Thank you, Kim.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Damn.
No, hold on. That
Oh
one.
my God, yes, you should. Yeah.
Damn.
Thanks, Duke. I should what though?
Damn.
Duke, bam. There you go. Bam.
Oh
like
Lord,
that.
I can't get out of the
Yeah.
bed.
Oh, I'll figure. You want me to get you out?
Kick me out. Yes.
I'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
All right, night, guys.
All right.
Me too. Yeah, man.
I want to make sure I put you out, but don't kill.
Don't block me, yeah, man. Just boot me.
Right. But that's what's wild. It says report to Zoom. That's what I don't get. Listen.
Okay, hold on. Let me look.
your
I don't know
screen.
why it doesn't just say leave meeting. This is really
No,
odd.
it should say end. You see the word end?
Well, Duke left.
All you have to do is look for the word end.
I am. This is so
Click it.
odd. I've gotten
Click
out
the
of
word end, and then it should say leave meeting.
Well, if I can find the word end, I'd be happy to click it.
That's funny. I don't want to remove you because then it does.
Just boot me. You can unblock me if you accidentally.
Yeah, I don't think it blocks you, so.
Okay. All right. Take it easy, guys.
All right, later.
Bye.
Okay, wait. So I'll undo this box. There we go. All right, I guess we even lost Duke. 420. What's up, 420? Anybody else want to come up?
420.
Coach and I didn't know it would turn into this tonight.
Yeah, pretty good wrestling matches, and
yeah. Let's talk wrestling matches.
Kind of turned into the Royal Rumble in here.
Hell yeah, Michelle Bruce Royal Rumble, folks. Oh man, jeez. Hell, Coach, pull up the PS5. We'll do an impromptu match. No, we'll see if it works.
Well, we've got 3 matches on the slate already.
I know. Let's just make Whiskey lose one. Pull it up.
Damn him, troll! Like 4. That's the longest he's stayed in.
I know. He was there for a good first hour.
Yeah, just to troll us or troll me.
Yep.
Bastard.
Yeah. You're bottom boy for Terry Berry.
Gosh.
Gotta love it, folks.
Everybody give him a thumbs down.
Oh, yeah, the women were going crazy. Who is this guy? What's wrong with this guy?
Oh, man.
Thank you, HVAC. Yep, that's the post show.
We had some good matches tonight, guys. Definitely recommend checking out the hardcore matches towards the end if you didn't get a chance to see them. 2 of the best matches that I can remember, at least, especially for the belt, especially table, ladder, and chair match.
Oh yeah, we had multiples of them tonight, folks.
Yeah, we've never had a table, ladder, and chair match where they actually use the tables.
Yep.
And multiple times in a given match, and then
it's getting good, folks.
Yeah, it's like the game's figuring itself out or something.
And then we had the main event steel cage match.
Yes, with Carlos and
Joe King. Go check it out, folks.
Yep.
Anybody else want to join Coachisms tonight?
There was also the Bergs match versus the Ghost of Camelo.
Oh yeah, he's out there fighting a poltergeist, folks.
That's right.
Dang, thank you, God. I got my refill of Klonopin. Wait a minute, that stuff sounds familiar. Klonopin, yeah. That's, isn't that like nerve medication, Samantha B? I think I heard of that stuff. Like, there might be some around here.
So there is a Samantha B, and then there's a Shannon B, or Shannon.
Oh boy, that means trouble for man. I'll call the wrong one the right one,
Yeah, I'm just not realizing that.
Woo! What a night, Coach.
Yeah, pretty good.
Who knew? I'd have to retitle this now.
It is a 3-day weekend.
I can title it Man/Woman on the Run.
Gosh.
Does that sound right, folks?
I think you should title it Yeah, man's views do not necessarily represent those of BOYT Wrestling or Coachisms. That's a long title.
Yeah, man. Yes. Okay. Very, very good, Samantha B. Yes, I do believe I know what that is. Yes. Yep. Oh man. Well, folks, I know me and Coachisms are tired. That takes a lot out of you trying to figure out what's up with Michelle Bruce, folks. She's probably still here watching. Don't curse me, Michelle. I just ask the questions.
And I don't.
And people come with some answers, even if you don't want to hear them, folks. Yep. So,
Ooh.
yeah. Coach, what time it is.
Yeah, it's 11:40 something your time.
Yeah, man. Later, dudes.
See you guys.